Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Okay, I lose track of the days. Look, I posted a video yesterday for my real estate agents and I shared it on my personal page because they got a lot out of it. And what I thought I'd do today was kind of break down the actual recipe that you need to follow to do really good Facebook live videos, not for, your friends from high school and everything like that, but I'm talking for those of you in the business world, either self-employed, people who are work at sales forces, things like that, people, teachers, people trying to teach topics on Facebook. It's a very simple formula. I've got, let's see, 7 points. Very easy. So you can see an example of it below that I did for, like I said, for my agents, but let me break it down for you. So first of all, you just get on, when you get on the video, tell them who you are and what you do. So if you're a real estate agent, get on, say, hey, I'm a real estate agent, and this is something that I've found that really helps buyers find great deals on houses. Just really fast. Not the name of your company, not how great you are, that you're number one, just this is what I do. I'm a photographer, and we're just really known for specializing in great family photos. And we create some magical moments that, you'll always remember your family. That's it. You go right into it. Next, you talk about really like one desire, one problem, one thing that you want to solve for them. You're not going to solve all their real estate needs. You're not going to solve all their photography questions. You're not going to solve all their Facebook ads, answers. If you're a Facebook agency, you're not going to solve it all in a 3 to 4 or 5 minute video. So, hey, good morning, Crystal. Good afternoon, Rochelle, Sam, my man, and Kathy. Good talking to you. So thanks for joining in. Okay, so first of all, tell them what you do really fast, 5 seconds less. Introduce a problem or desire that you want to solve. And 3, describe the emotions around it. Say, so, hey, look, I understand what it's like if you're a home buyer and, every home that you see, you really, like you fall in love with this house and you submit an offer and you get beaten out on the offer by, this or that, or, an all cash buyer or somebody who paid more or whatever. So I understand how frustrating it is. Let me tell you, I've come up with some type of technique. I don't know what it is. Real estate ones are obviously easy for me. So describe the emotions around it. You can also talk to people that are, if you're doing business to business, what are the emotions around, that they're feeling? Hey, like, I'm a copier company, so what kind of copier do I? HP, so I'm an HP copier salesman. Hey, could I be losing market share to Brother? Could I be losing market share? And if I lose market share, do I lose my job? And what happens then? Or should I think about applying for other jobs at other companies? So just kind of talk about those things, and then give them the big idea, the point, the solution, and say, and then here's your solution. So let me tell you how to sell more copiers. Let me tell you, business to business, as a business owner, how you should approach me about selling your HP copier. How you are a buyer looking to buy a house, this is how you need to approach the seller. Okay, so if you do this and you communicate this with your offer, here's a hint for a buyer: handwritten note from the buyer to the seller, include photos, tell them a little bit about your story, why you love their house, etc. That's a tip. So that's the big idea. And then talk to them about a story. So I'll give you a real life story of an offer that I got in on a property yesterday, and it was just kind of, she said, hey, I just want to tell you the buyer is a U.S. veteran, and they're newlyweds and they really want to get in this house. Number one, it was written by the agent and it was typewritten. Can you imagine if it would have been handwritten? And instead of saying that she's a U.S. veteran, which, yes, it appeals to me, right? But why don't you tell me what branch of the service you're in? So if she was in the Army, I could relate to that. My mother was an Army nurse. My father was in the Army. My grandfather was in the Army. You see how that would just be like more relatable. My uncles, two uncles, served in the Navy. So if they were in the Navy, you know, that there would be that connection. So you see how then you start to tell a little bit of a story. So let me end this video with, then what you want to do is you want to leave them with something useful. So here's a useful piece of information. If you are selling, I don't know what useful piece of information would be for a copier sales guy, but you figure out what it is and then you just bullet point it for me. And this is why I need the HP LaserJet 5000. And if you're a buyer, this is what you need to do next time you submit an offer, and this will really help. And then at the end of every video, nothing salesy, nothing like, so call me, you know, go to timjohnson.com or call me and I have a balloon and call, you know, da 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 da, and here's my telephone number and, you know, go to hp.com and look me, you know, nothing like that. Just say, hey, if this was helpful to you, then like it or comment on it. If you think this would be helpful to somebody else, then feel free to share it. That's all it is, okay? So run through it real fast, 7 steps. These, I made hundreds of videos. It's a big part of my business, and so hopefully this will help you. If this helps you, then feel free to share it, right? That's as pitchy as it gets, guys, okay? So number 1, seed it. Who are you? What are you about? 5 seconds left. It's not about you. That's it. Introduce a problem or a desire. Describe. Step 3, describe kind of the emotions around that so that you can empathize with them. Hey, I know what you're feeling. I know what it's like. I know how frustrating this can be. And then give them the point, the big idea, the one thing that you're going to teach them for the video. But I'm going to teach you one thing on this video in the next 4.5 minutes that's really going to make sure that this doesn't happen to you again. And let me tell you specifically, step 5, a story of somebody who had this problem just like you, did what I recommended, and then they got this result. Isn't that fantastic? Yay, jazz hands, right? And then leave them with that one useful piece of advice. So no big, it's just like, so if you do this, you will get this result. And if you liked it, go ahead and share it. So anyway, that's my little advice for the day. Again, I did one of these for my real estate agents that we shared on my personal Facebook page below. So if you're a real estate agent, you might actually want to look at that one, because that one will probably give you some tips for your business on how to do Facebook. But really, the point of this video was to help really anybody in business, whether it's direct to consumer, business to business, or you're just trying to build your brand through education and training and things like that. Okay? Hey, everybody, think big, serve big. Until next time, Tim Johnson. Take care.